Alright, so in this video, what I'm going to be doing is walking you through how you can start an e-commerce business that makes you between 5 to 10k every single day as profit, and you don't have to leave your home. You can do this in your bedroom and even in your pajamas, right? And it doesn't matter if this is the first time of you trying this out, and it doesn't matter if you failed before. If you failed at something, simply means that you didn't do something right, okay? Because here there are a whole lot of people who are making big money from e-commerce. So what we're going to be talking about e-commerce is quite wide. All right. E-commerce is basically electronic transactions, okay, or electronic commerce. But what we're going to be talking about in this video is basically the sales that involves physical products, things like wristwatches, things like your fractions, things like that. Okay, basically things that are going to help the other person to solve one issue or the other. And if you stay with me till the end of this video, I'm going to share with you a list of 10 different products. Okay, 10 different products that you can start selling tomorrow. All right, by the end of this video. Right, so stay with me till the end of this video and you get to find out a list of 10 different products that you can start selling. So the first thing that we're going to be talking about is you deciding on the market that you want to sell your products to. Okay, now we have two broad markets. Okay, we have the mass market. Okay, by the way, it's best that you block out every form of distractions and have something to take notes. Okay, and of course you can decide to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have tons and tons of videos like this on my YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube and search for Jonathan Melody. Okay, and by the way, you can search me online. I don't have the time to start telling you who I am, but I just want you to know that you are in the right place and you're hearing or learning from the right person. Okay, I've been doing this for the past 10 years. I've taught my strategies, things I do to over 40,000 people. Okay, and of course this is through my paid and free trainings. Okay, so I just want you to know that you are learning from someone who walks the talk and not just talk. Okay, so you're learning from someone who does this and has done this for a long time, and someone who has a track record. Okay, so you can do your research to know who you're learning from. So yeah, we have two markets. We have the mass market, okay, and we have the luxury market, okay, or you can call it the high-end market. So the mass market where you are going to find a lot of products that are between the range of start from as low as 2,000 to as high as 100k, 100 and something k. Then the luxury market, you start seeing things like you're selling things for 2 million, selling things for 5 million, 500k, so you can see that these markets are different, right? So first you need to decide on which of these markets you want to serve, and you have to understand that the purchasing power is different and the number of sales that you're going to make from each of these markets is going to be different. Because for instance, if you're selling cars and you have to make the sale of one car for 5 million, and you are able to sell 3 cars, and maybe your profit is within the range of 1 million or something, right? Selling 3 cars in a month, you've already made 3 million, right? But yeah, there is the mass market, and sometimes I tell people you should start from the mass market, okay, because you can easily scale in the mass market because you have a lot more people in the mass market compared to the high end or the luxury market. Okay, so you first need to decide on the market that you want to serve. So once you've decided on the market you want to serve, the other thing you want to now try to figure out is, okay, now which niche, okay, which category in this market am I going to serve? Okay, there are different categories in every market, and let's look at some of the categories. All right, so we have health, okay, we have beauty, we have fashion. Some persons like to, but it's on its own, right? We have gadgets, right, or accessories. We have security. We have pets. Okay, so these are some of the categories in these markets that you can decide to say, oh, I want to serve. Okay, and one thing you have to realize is that humans have basic needs. Okay, so things like food, things like sex, things like protecting their loved ones. you know Now, what you can do is look up the John Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I will advise you to look into that to help you to understand human needs, okay? And you have to understand that if you can pick a need and serve it in the mass market, you're going to make a lot of money, right? But let's say you've gone through all of these different categories and you settle with, let's say, you want to do gadgets, or let's just say beauty niche. Okay, let's say the beauty niche. Okay, all right, that you want to do. No, let's do gadgets. I don't want it to be something that everyone will start tending towards, right? Because of course everyone knows about beauty and things that you can sell in the beauty niche or category. So let's just do gadgets. Okay, so gadgets, we can do like gadgets and accessories. We can say okay, you want to sell, what kind of accessory can you sell, what kind of gadget can you sell? And now when it comes to gadgets, the beauty about gadgets is that you can have health gadget, you can have beauty gadget, you can have gadgets for pets, you can have gadgets for or security gadgets, for people who are in the fashion, right? So yeah, this is quite a broad category, right? But then you have to decide which of these people do I want to serve. So for instance, gadget, you want to pick something like, okay, I want to serve people who own cars. Okay, when you say people who own cars, what problem do you want to solve for them? So what is best that you do is do a little bit of research. Okay, so what you can do is go to a place like amazon.com. You can decide to go to a site like aliexpress.com. We are going to look at both of them, but let's check these two out first. So let's look at amazon.com. What we're going to do is to look at their, we can just type, okay, look at it here, automotive. So we can let's look at automotive. Let's see what we find. We can just do something like gadgets, okay, gadgets. Okay, so now we are seeing different gadgets right here. These are different gadgets. It's still loading. Okay, so you can see this product right here, that is a bestseller. So this, and you can see this product has sold over 59,000 pieces. Okay, it has sold over 59,000 pieces, and you can see it has over 59,000 reviews. Now, not everyone who purchases will leave reviews, right? So you can see that this is a product that you can actually sell in the car category or the car niche. All right, So yeah, that is something there. Now look at this one. Okay, see the same type of product. Then here is another product that you can see. This one helps to lighten the rims of the vehicle. Right. So what you want to do is look through a site like this, and when you see something that is having a lot of traction and lots of reviews, that should pique your curiosity, and you want to look really deep into it. Look at this one here, over 19,000 sales. I think these are screws or spanners, car, of course, to help you to loosen things in your car, right? So you just basically need to look into what you have here, look into it some more, and you should be able to see different things. And you can see that they have different categories: car care, car electronics, exterior accessories. So these are different categories here on Amazon that you can look at to find out, okay, well, that one product that is having lots of traction, people are buying a lot of it, and it has good reviews. Find that product right here, and you just take notes of the products. Okay, so for instance, we've seen this one now to clean inside of the car. You can look through all the categories and write down some of the things you find out. Okay, now once you've done that, the next thing, of course, you want to look for more. Okay, so here is AliExpress. AliExpress is like Amazon sort of, right? You is okay. Let's say, okay, you guys should be familiar with a site like Jumia, right? So a site like Jumia, a site like Konga, right? So AliExpress is a global marketplace. Okay, Jumia and Konga are more like they are domestic, they are local marketplaces, right? But AliExpress is a global marketplace whereby just the way Jumia is, you can have sellers of products on there. You have customers going there to buy. Same thing with AliExpress, right? So you have people who are listing their products on here, and you can decide to import your products from here. But if you're getting started and you don't even have cash to get started, I don't have, of course, you won't be able to import, right? So and if you're getting started, you're very on a limited budget, I won't advise you to start importing products. Okay, we're going to be talking about how you can source your products locally. All right, but first you have to do your product research in your market, in your chosen category of market, right? So here is AliExpress, and you can see it has some different categories in terms of the types of products that are doing well. These are on here now, maybe from they are sponsored. You can see their spotlights and all that. Anyway, when you scroll a little bit further down, you're going to see where it says bestsellers. These are some of the products that are doing pretty well inside Amazon right now. Okay, so inside of AliExpress, right? And you can see you can decide to look into it, okay, and see the kind of products that are there. But remember that our goal here is to find something to sell in the car category. People who own cars, okay, what can we sell to them? Now look at this. This is a product for car owners as well. Very interesting product, by the way. So that is something that you can also look into. But what we want to do is to see how we can go into the automobile. So we're going to click into the automobile category right there, and what we're going to do is we are going to click on this. Okay, so I want to make sure that there is some reviews okay, on the products, and we're going to do the number of orders. We're going to source by number of orders, right? Now, this method of sourcing is, you shouldn't just totally rely on it, okay? Because a lot of you are going to be doing the same thing that I just showed you, okay? But I'm going to share with you some things that can make you to stand out from others as well. Now, here is one of those products that we saw on Amazon, and you can see this is actually a very good product. It sold over 39,000 pieces. Very interesting product right here that you can start selling, okay? But anyway, my point is these are the things that you can do. Take note of some interesting products that are interesting, okay? Products that someone sees and say, oh, man, this is wow, this product looks cool. And not just about looking cool, all right? It has to solve a particular problem, okay? Now, there are two types of products that you should be looking at for. Product that solves real problems, painful problems, and products that people are passionate about, okay? Now, when you look at a product like this, a product like this does not necessarily solve anything, okay? It's not that it's going to make the car to drive faster, or it's going to improve the or increase the life of the rims. No, it's just going to, more like people are passionate about, it's going to help to caress of people's ego, right? And when you try to sell your product, of course your product should either have a functional benefit or an emotional benefit, okay? So an emotional benefit is simply what I just talked about. They are caressing their ego, right? Making them looking more beautiful to be more attractive to the opposite sex, okay? Making them to look stronger to the opposite sex, right? Making them to feel more powerful, right? These are emotional benefits. Functional benefits simply means it's helping you to perform something better, right? So maybe you're using something, so more like, look at this product right here. This is more like a functional benefit, right? Instead of you to just sleep, hang your neck, I'm talking about this one right here. So sleep, hang your neck, you're sleeping in the car, and then you after sleeping you start having neck pains. You can simply use something like this to make sure that you sleep comfortably, right? Or have your kids sleep comfortably, right? That's a functional benefit, right? Or it could even be that it's helping you to solve an ailment, right? It's functional benefit. The best type of products to actually sell are products that provide both functional and emotional benefit. They are the easiest type of products to sell, right? If you can find a product like that provides emotional benefit and functional benefit, trust me, you're going to be you landed some really amazing product, okay? Another site that you can use for your product research is called as seen on TV. So just say as seen on TV products, okay? As seen on TV products. Can you just say as seen on TV products, okay? Remember, what you're trying to do here is to come up with different ideas, okay? Now, once you've let's look at what we find here as seen on TV. This one as seen on TV live. Now you can see that they have different categories here. They have the household, kitchen, outdoor, health and beauty, fitness, clothing. You get what I mean? And you have the bestsellers category. So if we click on the bestsellers category, you're going to find different products right here that you can actually start looking at and start selling, okay? Now, another thing that I must warn you ahead of time is never sell products that are of low quality, okay? Never sell products that are of low quality. Of course, if you're looking for a product to sell, make sure that it's something that is of good quality, okay? And one way to go about your product research as well is just to go into the markets, okay? Go into the big markets and talk to different, different suppliers, manufacturers of some of these products. There are some, you will be surprised at some kind of products that have been produced even in the country, okay, or wherever it is that you are, okay. So once you've been able to make a list of the different products that you've seen that are interesting and meet some of the criteria that I just talked about. Okay, products that are not so expensive to so that you can have a markup on it, right? Remember, we talked about luxury and mass market. All right, so products that you can sell for mass market, you want to look at products you can sell within 50K. All right, 80K, right? Once you start going to 100K, 150, 500, a million, you should be looking at the high end market, right? Especially in Nigeria here. I don't know how things are in your own country or in your own region where you're watching this from. You could consider $1,000 worth of product to be a luxury. All right, and another thing you must understand is positioning for these two different markets is going to be different. Okay, so depending on the market you choose, you want to make sure that you do things a little bit differently. Okay, so once you've been able to decide on the product you want to go into the market, okay, if you can go physically into the market, that is great, but in your region at least you should have maybe a site that you can visit. Okay, like I said, I don't advise for you to start with importing, or you can actually import from AliExpress, Alibaba, or any of these global marketplaces. All right, but here is a site that you can use for your local sourcing, because now you've decided on the market, you've been able to make a list of some really good products that you can get started with, right? The next thing that you want to do is to look for a supplier of that product. Okay, you want to look for the supplier of a product, and you can find suppliers of products in a place like this. Okay, this is Gigi. Gigi has different versions of it. They have in Nigeria, they have in Kenya, they have in Ghana, in South Africa, right? So these are different marketplaces that you can find Gigi. All right. So what I want to do here is we didn't take note of that product. So that we can search for it. I guess I'll have to go back now and look at it again. Okay, because we didn't take note of the product. I'm talking about that product that you can, that illuminates the vehicle rims or even inside of the vehicle. I think we saw two products like that, right? Then we want to make sure that then we want to source by orders. Okay, so we saw these two products here. This is luminous valve caps. Okay, luminous valve caps. So let's see if we can find it on Gigi. So have luminous valve caps. Let's see if we find something like that. All right, great. So look at it here. Luminous valve caps, right? So now you can see this is someone who is selling this here, and there are not even a lot of them here. And by the way, this is not the only, like, you can walk into the market and you're going to find people who already imported things like this, right, into the country. You just go into the marketplace. I'm not saying that you should go and sell this, by the way. Okay. So you want to, communicate with this person. If you are going into the market, when you go into the market, they are going to give you you're going to see even more products that, in fact, they will tell you what sells. That is the beauty about going to the markets, right? When you go into the markets and you talk with these big time importers. They will tell you what is already selling in the marketplace, the kind of things that people are already buying. That makes the job easier, right? So once you've been able to find this product, you've been able to speak with the vendor of the product, the supplier of the product, and you've arrived at a price at a price that you can, that he or she can sell to you for. Of course, you want to mark it up. So, for instance, this person is selling this for 199. This is a product that you can easily sell for as high as, I don't know how many of the valves that but you can sell this thing for as high as 10,000 naira, right? You can sell it for, people will buy it. People will buy it, right? You can sell this for 10,000 naira. Okay, so once you've been able to arrive at the price at a negotiation and you're good with, your negotiation, the next thing is to set up a simple website that when someone requests for your product, you can send them to and they can place their orders. Okay, and you can use Lazycom .io to create an account, okay, or create a site. It's called Lazycom.io. So once you come to this site, what you want to do is click on the button that says get started now. Now Lazycom has 3 different plans. Okay, so I have the free plan, and this is free forever, by the way. Okay, you have the grow plan. This is the start plan. This is for people who are getting started, who growing their business, or scaling their business. Now the free plan limits you to some things. You basically are not going to have access to everything that is on the paid plans. Okay, so you have to know exactly what you're going for. If you are just starting out, you don't have any money to get started, you can start with the free plan, but I would advise you to upgrade into the grow plan once you start generating some income for yourself. Okay, and of course you can read through the benefits, what you stand to get from the free plan and the paid plans. Okay, now once you've been able to decide, the next thing is to create an account. Okay, if you're using this, you can start a trial about 7 days trial. You can get a 7 days trial to start these out. Okay, so you can click on start free account if that's what you want to go for. Now what you need here is, say, your business name. You need to type in a business name. This can be whatever it is you want to call yourself. So if it is car accessories you want to do, you can simply say car joints. I just type that from the top of my head. Okay, it might not really make sense. Okay, but just type a business name. Now once you've done that, click on next. Now on this step, you will need to select a template that you want to use for your site. Okay, there are different templates, the health template, wash template, baby accessories, health supplements, right? So if you're doing something like wristwatches, you can select wristwatch. Health, you can choose this. Baby accessories, you can choose this, right? But let's just do baby accessories. We can change the template later, or the page template later. All right, so let's just go ahead and select that. All right, so here, once you've been able to select your template, the next thing is to add your email address. Okay, so I'm going to add an email address here, and I'm going to cover all of these up. Okay, so you won't be able to see them. And then you want to add a password. Once you've typed all of that in, click on next step. Great. Now this this is the final step. You can see that it's the cost is 0. Okay, so you select your country. So for me, I'm in Nigeria. It could be in any other country. Nigeria, not Afghanistan, please. Okay, then you need to add your zip or postal code. All right, so you can do that. Then you click on finish. You can do 2, 3, 4, by the way, and then click on, if you're in Nigeria, then click on finish. Great. So now our account has been created. What we need to do now is head over to this is now our site. This is our site right here, and we can access it, but we need to first confirm our email, right? Say your email address is not yet verified. Your app will not only be active after your email is verified. So what we want to do now is head over to my email. So you want to check all the folders in your email. You want to check your inbox, check your spam in case it goes to spam. You can also check your promotion folder. All right, but you can see that the email is right here. So we're going to go ahead and click on the verification link right here, or verify my email, any of them. So we're going to click that to verify email and activate the account. So now our email has been verified, and right here you can see that our site is now ready. We can just click on here that says admin panel. All right, so visit the admin panel. Now we are inside the account, and this is exactly how your account is going to look. All right, now this also comes with the dark mode, so you can toggle it on, and whatever works better for your eyes you can work with. Okay, but let's just go ahead and stick with the light mode that we have on. Now the next thing I want us to do is go over to the funnel section and look at the pages that has been created for us automatically, right? So during the account creation, remember that we chose a template, the car kind of template. Okay, the baby template. Yeah, we selected the baby template. So if you look at it, this is it right here. If we look into it, this comes with the different steps. So this first step is the sales page, second step is the checkout page, and then we have the thank you page. Okay, let's go ahead and look at how the sales page looks. So you can see this is the sales page, beautifully designed page for you. You don't have to stress yourself, right? And I'm going to show you how you can change this as well, okay, to suit whatever it is that you want to work on. Now what we want to do is go back. What I want us to do now is to change our front end page. All right, what that means is when someone visits our website, right, so they go to ycmbt1.lazycom.io, it takes them to this particular page right here, which is going to be our front page. Now if you look here, you will see that the page is called sales page. Okay, so what we need to do is we'll head over to where it says front page settings, and then we're going to go to static page. Make sure you have it selected, and we're going to click on the home page. Click on it. I'm going to see a lot of pages. Go to the one that you want to choose. Ours is going to be sales page for this particular site that we're setting up, and then we'll click on save. Great. Now the next thing I want us to do is to create a product. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and click on add new. Okay, so the product that we intend selling, at this time you probably have spoken with your supplier. You guys have arrived at a particular price, and you have been able to get pictures. You want to make sure that you get pictures of the good pictures, because this is important. The kind of creative you use, the kind of images you use for your promotion is going to give the perceived value, right? And that is what we call framing. All right, you want to ensure that you are putting out quality materials out there in terms of promoting your product. Okay, so but let's just go ahead and we are going to use a certain accessory. We'll call it a 3-in-1 car kit. Okay, so we're going to call it 3-in-1 car kit, and yeah, this is a product that you can also sell. Okay, so we're going to do that, and we are going to select the price. Okay, so regular price, we can do something like this is sold for 80,000, right? But we're going to sell it for say 65. I don't know how much you are going to get it, by the way, so you have to determine all of that. So we're going to choose that. And the next thing we are going to look at is let's go ahead and publish it. So let's go ahead and just publish it. And of course, you want to add a product image. Okay, right here you can see product image. So we're going to click on that. Go to upload. I'm going to select a file, or let's just see if we can, and you can select the file and upload from wherever it is that you have the image of the product. I'll just go ahead and choose an image that we already have here. So let me just take this. Let me say that is the image of the product, right? We're just going to select that, and we update the product, okay, so that the image can be right there. Awesome. Now we have created our product. The next thing we are going to do is go back to our funnel, go to the flow right here. So we want to edit the steps that we have here. Okay, so you can see the different I showed you guys a different step before. So we have the sales page, we have the checkout page, and of course the thank you page, right? So the first thing I want us to work on is going to be the sales page. So let's go ahead and just open that up. All right, so this is the sales page. Okay, and what I want us to do is to edit this sales page. Okay, so all you need to do is click on LZ Builder, and by the way, you can do this with your phone. If you're using a phone, make sure that it's a smartphone, right? And you can do this using your mobile phone. Great, so this is the page itself, and what we want to do is to change this template. Okay, so we're going to click here, go to where it says templates, and we're going to go to where it says sales pages, and you can see that we have this page here that says car kit. So I'm just going to go ahead and replace existing layout. Choose OK, and it should replace the entire thing for you. So now we have another fully designed page for this product. Okay, fully designed, and all you need to do is to edit the page to reflect the product that you want to sell. And let's say this is the 3-in-1 kit, by the way. All right, so why the customers love us, you want to add maybe a testimonial here. Yeah, you can get testimonial from the person you're buying it from. You can ask them something that someone has said before. If they have been selling before, someone should have said something about the product, so you can get testimonials from them, right? And then you want to state features of the product right here. So how do you go ahead editing these things? All you basically need to do is click. Now once you click, you're going to see the text, and you can simply type to edit the text. Okay, so you can edit the text to reflect whatever it is that you want. Okay, that is what you can do. Okay, any text, anything you want to edit at all, just click on it and you will be able to edit that particular text. Okay, and one other thing I want us to do is to make sure that we link these buttons. Okay, so I'm going to change this button, instead of black text we can change it to white text. So we'll go to style and then scroll a little bit down to where it says text color, right? And we're going to choose white. Okay, right there, like so. Save. So the same thing you can do on all other buttons. Just click on the button, go to style, go to the text color, and move this to white, or just type FFFF into 6 places after the hash character right there. Click on save. Now we have this page ready. Okay, now the next page I want us to work on is the sales page. Okay, so we can go ahead and just click on done, publish. Now these are pages done. All right, now the next thing you want to do is to go to the checkout page, right? So we're going to click into the checkout page. We have to add a product to the checkout page. Reason we actually created that product. Remember, we created a product, right? So we're going to go ahead and go to where it says products and add new products. We're going to type in car. Yeah, so that is it. Click on add products. So you can see right there it's been added. Let's just go ahead and click on save settings, right? And then the next thing I want us to do is to go ahead and let's go ahead and just view the page and see how it looks. All right, so this is how the checkout page looks, but then this is not, how your store looks, right? So what you want to do is go ahead and click on LZ Builder, and you want to change your logo. Okay, so you want to have a logo right here. The same thing right here. You can see where it says logo. You can have a logo here. Just click on it. Go to general. Remove this right here. Just remove and select photo and import the image of your logo. By the way, you can create logos very easily if you go to a site called canva.com. okay, or you just type on Google, said create free logo. It's going to help you to create a free logo right on Canva, or right on a website that can help you to create a logo for free. Okay, so once you've been able to do all of that, let's go back to the checkout page. Now our page here, the color theme is dark, right? So we want to change this to dark as well, from blue. So we're going to go ahead and click on the background section. So you can see this is the background section. We're going to go ahead and click on the row settings, and with this we'll go to effects. Okay, let's go to style and scroll a little bit down. We're going to see where it says background color. Click on that and then change this to black. Okay, we can change that to black. Save. Remember to always change your logo, and you can see this text as well. These are testimonials. You want to click on them, go to item, you can click on edit testimonial and change this to your testimonial that you got from your supplier or the person you're working with, right? And replace that on that page. Same with this. Okay, it's good that you have testimonials on your checkout page. Okay, another thing you want to do is, of course, change this logo here, change this text here. So instead of holistic bloom that is here, you can change it to car kits. Okay, or whatever your brand is about. Okay, you can just change that text to it. And of course, I want us to change the background color to something dark as well. Remember, our scheme is a little bit dark, so we're going to change it to something similar to that color. Just mistakenly clicked cancel, so we're gonna do it like so. Click on save. Now the next thing I want us to do is to work on the colors of the checkout form that we have here. So you can see that the checkout form is saying wristwatch. No, what we're doing is not wristwatch, right? So what you need to do at this point is head over to your funnel step and go to where it says design, and go to where it says you can see the primary color here. We can change the primary color to something around our product, so we can use that. If you come on here, you also see the sales page. You see that we also have like orange colors, right? So we can go to the checkout, we can change these buttons to orange, and of course you want to do that to make your buttons pop up a little bit. So we're going to change that to something like an orange color. Okay, something like so, right? This should work. Great. And then I want to save the settings. Whatever you do, you want to ensure that you save your settings. Okay, now the next step is go to where it says checkout test. Okay, these are the tests you have on the button. So if you look here, you see this test here, you see this test here. I want to change that test. So you're going to see where it says two-step design. So go to where it says two-step design. Then here you'll be able to change the test to get your wristwatch, to get your car kits. Okay, get your car kits in just few steps. All right, scroll a little bit down and you will be able to see where it says special offer. Yes, I want my car kits. Right there. That easy, guys. Click on save settings and we are done with that step. Okay, we are done with that, and let's just click on save settings again. Okay, so now let's go ahead and click done, click publish. So now what I want to do is to copy this URL of this page. So the URL is the link to this checkout page. Why we want to copy it is so that when someone clicks on our button here, they will be taken to this this checkout page. Okay, so I'm going to copy that, come to the checkout page, click on the button, go to the general tab, tab there, scroll a little bit down, go to where it says link, click action link. Okay, so you're going to paste your link here that you just copied and click on save. So the same thing you want to do with every other button you have on your page. Just scroll down, paste the link you copied, save, and then you want to do words. Of course, add it to every other button you have on the page. And like I said, you can always change all of this. You can change this to your Naira. You can copy the Naira sign from online. So Naira, maybe this is sold for 120. Okay, but they get it for, you're going to get it for 75. Okay, and I made mention of you being able to get Naira sign online, so you can just say Naira sign, whatever sign you're trying to get. You can do it from online, so you can see Naira sign here. So I'm going to just copy it, okay, and remove the styling from it. Okay, and I do that by just pasting it in a notepad. Okay, so once that is done, go back to the sales page where you can now paste this right there, paste this right there. Okay, so I just wanted to show you how you can make that edit. Okay, so you can see now that is now in Naira and not in dollars. So go ahead and click on publish and you're done with that page. Right, make sure that you edit every other text that is there to suit your product. And here let's go ahead and just refresh to make sure that our edits have been okay. So we still have this point. Let's make some changes to it as well. So we'll go back, click on LZ builder. So this one is still showing blue. So we need to change this button color. So let's head over to this page and look for the button color. So we're going to check out text and buttons. So we're going to look for that button color. You can see right here. So this is the button section. You can see here buttons, and here it says background. So we're going to change this to that color. Okay, something in that light. Right, so we've done that. Let's go ahead and click on save settings, and great, now we've been able to do that. The next thing I want us to do is to change the font weight. Okay, if you look at this page now, you can see that the fonts, they are not showing anymore. Okay, because we made some edits. So we want to make sure that we change the font weight. We can do something like normal. You can choose normal. All right, just change them from 10 to normal. All right, and then hit save settings. All right, so once that is done, let's go ahead and just click on save, and let's refresh. Now you can see that the button color has changed, and we are seeing the text better now. Now the color hasn't changed because there is some caching, but your visitors are not going to see this color right here. The caching helps your page to load pretty very fast. Okay. So yeah, you can see right now that your page is done, right? So now the next thing you want to do is to edit your thank you page. So once someone has filled in their details, they've made payments, the next page that they see, you want to edit it. So here we're going to click on back right here and go to the thank you page. So let's go ahead and view the thank you page and see how it looks this moment. Right, so this is how the thank you page looks. You want to make some edits to it as well. So let's go ahead and click on LZ Builder. So you want to also hover on the background section, click on the row settings and change the color to your brand color. All right. And of course you want to change your logo as well. Congratulations, your order is almost complete. Okay, so you change this to congratulations, your order is complete. Okay, because at this point they will have paid. If you are doing something else, then of course you can change that, but at this point they should have paid, so we'll change that to 100. Okay, you can also decide to use a bar. Okay, so if you want to use a bar, just go ahead and click here, click on modules, and you can search for progress bar. Okay, so you can see it right here, progress bar. Just drag it into the canvas right there. Okay, and let's go to it says edit progress bar item, progress bar 100%. Right, we're going to remove this title from it, and we are going to color, we're going to progress bar, we are going to do 100% green. Great. Save. Now we have our progress bar right there. Okay, and of course you can decide to have this 100% inside of the bar itself. Okay, let's see. Number. Okay, style number. So here we can change it to be inside, number inside, and text inside. So something like that. Now we should have that number inside right there. Great. The other thing you can also decide to do is to, let's go to typography, the font, color of the font. You can decide to do white. Okay, and then do save your settings. Okay, great. So now we can decide to delete this. Just click on this and delete, and it's off, right? Let's see, this thing is still okay. This is the title font, progress value, style, progress, color 100%. All right, so now it should be white. Great, so we can see the 100% is white. So this is the thank you page, and of course this should be the image of your products. And right here, what you can do here is basically, before we ship your order, someone is going to call you. You can also click the link below to chat with us on WhatsApp. Okay, so this right here, you can change, you can add a WhatsApp link. All right, so if you're thinking about, okay, how can I create a WhatsApp link, just go on Google and type WhatsApp link generator. Okay, you can see right here, and you can use this one that says create.wa.link. So you click on it, and with this you will be able to create a WhatsApp link for your number. Okay, so it's very easy to make use of, Once you're here, just click on create free WA link, type your phone number here, type the message that you want them to you want to be pre-filled, right? As they're trying to send you a message, could be, oh, I just made a purchase for your product. When am I expecting it, right? So you can type such a message here. Get the link, the unique link, and then once you have the unique link, go back to your page, right, and click on the button itself, just the way you've been adding links. Go to where it says link and paste that link you copied or you generated right on the WA link. All right, so with that all completed, you will be done with all of your pages. Right, so now anytime someone visits your site, they will land on this page right here. Okay, so now you've been able to create your pages, that you can start giving to people, right? So this page right here is what you are going to be giving to customers anytime they want to purchase your product. So yours will be different, okay, but of course it's going to end with lazycom.io. If you want to have a unique URL, of course you can do that, but you have to make sure that you're in one of the paid plans, okay, for you to have a unique URL for your store. Okay, now once you've been able to do all of these, the next thing you want to do is to start promoting your products, right? Because if you don't promote your products, no one is going to learn about your product, no one is going to discover that you even have a product and start to purchase your products. And by the way, Lazycom also provides you a means to collect payments from your customers, so you don't have to worry. Okay, once the payment is collected, it will be remitted to your account, okay, from where you can now go ahead and do whatever it is that you are doing, right? You want to pay for the supplier, you want to do any other thing. And by the way, the fees also comes with about 2.5% transaction fees. Okay, so you are being charged. So make sure, that's why I showed you that page, to go through the things you're getting, the features that this comes with, right? So for every transaction, you are charged 2.5% on each transaction. Okay, so now once you've been able to create your entire flow, the next thing you want to do is to start promoting, right? So you want to start promoting your product. Okay, it's best that you start create Instagram account if you don't have one already. Okay, create a YouTube account. You can start talking about your product on YouTube as well. Create a TikTok account. You have to do this. You don't have you have to do it if you want to make sales. All right. You can also do Twitter, and you can also do Facebook. Okay, now if you have some money to spend, you can start running paid ads. Okay, it's easy for you to run paid advertising on Facebook and start sending people to your page, to this page right here, okay, that you've created. People click, they go to your checkout page, they make payment for your product. Okay, so this is what you want to do. Let me just show you guys something. If you head over to TikTok, let's head over to TikTok. So this is TikTok, right? Let's go ahead and search something like e-commerce, or let's say car gadgets. Okay, are you seeing these guys? These are people who are selling products on TikTok. They are not going on TikTok to dance, right? They are actually making money. They are selling something on TikTok. Okay, so these are the types of videos that you can start, creating for your product, having them on TikTok, having them on Instagram, having them on Facebook Reels. Have all of these things if you want to make money from from the sales of your product. You have to do it. If you don't do it, you are just going to waste your time. Okay, you don't want to be doing the same things you've been doing all this while, and at the end of the day you're not making any money from it. Okay, so you want to make sure that you put in the time, put in the effort. If you have some money to spend, then you want to do what? Run some paid advertising to your store, to the page that you just created. Okay, and once you get an order, you simply contact your supplier. Okay, by this time you should have had that agreement with your supplier to make available his or her own delivery agent to make the deliveries whenever orders come in. So they deliver, and then they also remit the profits to you. Okay, that is if they are doing payment on delivery. But if you already collected payment, which of course I advise you to do, okay, if you are just getting started, all right, if you have the balls to go with payment before payment on delivery, then by all means you can, but with this system you have to collect payment before you ship out. So you get the payment, you pay the supplier of the products what you guys agreed. If it's 2,000 for the product, if it's 5,000 for the product, you pay them, they deliver to the person. And of course you want to have an interaction to make sure that your customer receive the product that you sent. Okay, and Lazycom will remit to your account after a week, okay, of verifying your entire transactions, and factoring the whole cost. The cash will be sent to your account, and of course you can do every other thing you want to do with it. Okay, now this is how you can get started and start making yourself between 5k to 10k every single day. Your goal should be to sell a product that gives you a profit of 5k to 10k every single day. It can be more, right? You mustn't just stay within this range. You can sell something more, right? And of course if you are making 5k to 10k every single day, just imagine what you'll be making at the end of the month. Okay, consistency is important. This is something you have to stick to and be doing it over and over, and make sure that every day you are showing up for your business. The first few weeks, the first few days might not be as profitable for you because you are just getting started, but keep at it. Okay, you want to keep at it. You want to understand that this is business, and you're bound to experience some kind of hurdles at a point. You have to push through the hurdles that you face. Okay, so this is what you want to do. Now what I'm going to do is, below this video I'm going to have some products that you can get started with. So you can just click on the link somewhere around below this video, and you will be able to check out that list of products that you can get started with and start your e-commerce business. Now for some persons who want to be part of my community, you can also join us in the community where you can receive support. So if you have questions, you can ask someone. You can also interact with other people who are doing these things, and be in the gathering of people who are doing the same thing that you are doing. All right, so if you're interested in that, you can also take advantage of the e-commerce leverage advantage. All right, this is very optional. I've told you everything that you need to do to start your own e-commerce business. It's nothing more than this. Okay, it's nothing more than this. But if you want to have access to me to be able to get support, of course that is what you are going to probably pay for if you want that, but it's optional, totally optional. Okay, I don't want you to come with expectations that by just joining the group you're going to make thousands of dollars, or thousands of naira. No, you're coming for support. I'm giving you the guidance. I'm giving you tools that can also help you in your business. So if you want to be part of that group as well, you want to have support from me, you want to join my group where I can give you support, you can ask questions, and network with other like-minded people who are doing the same thing you're doing. You can click on the button below this video and you should find yourself right on this page. Okay, there are some things that you're going to gain access to. You are going to gain access to the e-commerce leverage advantage, every single thing you need to be able to start your own e-commerce business with this model, okay, of communicating with local suppliers. And of course you also gain access to promotional materials, products that have already be done, and you just gain access to them, get started, start selling immediately. All right. And of course, you also gain access to a list of delivery agents that will help you to deliver your product if you want that. These are delivery agents I use myself. You can gain access to these people, and you don't have to start running around for delivery agents. Okay. The other thing you also get is, I give you social media templates that you can use, how to run Facebook ads, if you want to import, you also learn how to import. And of course, I paid my lawyer to draft a contract template that you can have between you and your supplier, to make sure that your supplier will not screw you up later. Okay. So you also have access to the supplier, and of course, you're going to gain access to an extra 20 hand-picked products that you can also get started with. All of these things comes as bonuses. Okay. And not just that, you get to get closing scripts, how to handle objections, how to close your agents, how to close customers who you interact with. And of course, I'm going to give you a list of about 100 suppliers that you can work with, right? 100 suppliers that you can work with to start your own business. Okay, like I said, this is totally optional. You don't need this. And by the way, the fee for this is currently I'm discounting it. Okay, so instead of 150, you gain access to this for just 60,000 naira. Okay, so if you want access to this comes with 1 year access, 1 year access to the community and to the programs. Okay, so 1 year full access to all of these and access to everything I just talked about. You can look through the page and see the things that you are going to gain access to. And if you want to be part of the community, you want to be part of the group, just go ahead and you can click here. If you just fill in your details and make your payment. Once your payment is successful, if you make your payment online, you gain access immediately. If you make via bank transfers, we have to approve it manually. All right. So I wish you the best as you're about to start your own e-commerce journey. Below this video, there is a form, right? That a comment box. Tell me what you've learned so far, how you are going to implement these things that you just learned in 2023 to make sure that you earn every single day. Because if you are receiving credit alert, debit alerts, you want to be able to receive like credit alert as well, isn't it? So this is something that can help you throughout the entire 2023, and you don't need to do a whole lot. You're not doing 9 to 5s and all. Set these things up simple. You can go out, meet with suppliers, and it's like, just go out. When you go out, you'll be able to find products, be able to find suppliers to start working with. Okay, so that's it, guys. So in the comments box below, just tell me what you've learned so far. Tell me about how you're going to implement this, and if you have questions, you can also ask in the comment box as well. And do well to share this thing to more people, to go ahead and learn these things so that they can fend for themselves. Okay, it's time for you to start doing certain things and generate income for yourself. All right, I hope you love this video, so go ahead and start implementing. I will talk to you very soon. Bye.